If your mind is not yet cover everything, it will be difficult. You will have difficulty. Why is that so? Because it will turn into the delusive attachment with one or two things being specific for certain matter. This is specific delusive attachment. This is called cannot letting go. Like this, like that, this is difficult. If your mind doesn't cover everything, it's not yet a great compassion. Through purification of extinction and emptiness, truly, it will be difficult. Being obsessed with this and that, fixated here and there, this is the delusive attachment that is restless. This is the habit of the cause of karma, the cause of the suffering. Therefore, step back from engaging and disengaging with everything altogether, instantly, beyond extinction or not. Step back from attachment and non-attachment. Don't just fixated with attachment or non-attachment, or not attached in a way with stillness, indifference, or equanimity. Step back further from non-attachment, from disengaging. This will be beyond cutting or not cutting, extinction or not, and proceed with everything simultaneously. And there is no need to try to let go. You cannot make the mind in certain ways at all. You can only be made by it. The mind cannot make in whatever ways. This will be beyond making the mind in certain ways. Step back further than engaging and disengaging, proceeding with everything simultaneously. This is not being obsessed to aim to bless the beings, to just the beings. Purify everything through the extinction, whether they are beings or not. Earth, sky, rocks, pebbles, sands, everything, trees, leaves. This is the great compassion, purify through the extinction for all and everything simultaneously. Everything means step back from engaging or disengaging. Don't ask any questions. What it is? What is this? What is that? This will be beyond cutting or not cutting, extinction or not. This is not about confrontation. It's not also about prepare to take on anything. This is purifying without traces. It's not confronting with all things or preparing to take on with the indifference and stillness. This is not prepared to take on or confrontation. This is purifying without traces. Be well with it. That which has nothing to do with engagement or disengagement is not stuck only there. It's not just about being still or not, indifferent or not. It's not about confrontation or taking on anything with preparation. This is purifying without traces. This is a great compassion. Listen well. This is beyond making the mind, can make the mind or not, can let go or not. This is beyond letting go or not letting go, possible to let go or not. It's beyond this. Step back further from attachment or non-attachment instantly, not relating with engagement and disengagement, with everything simultaneously, with everything as well. Proceed like this, it will turn into purifying without traces, truly purifying without traces, purifying through the emptiness without traces, truly. Can you bless everything? Can you bless the rubbish bin? Can you? Everything. What are you aiming to bless? Everything. Can you bless the chair? Everything. Everything is about blessing. Proceed simultaneously, all together. all the karmic difficulties that has been left over in everything will be purified as well simultaneously. There are only those minds that have set up to consecrate the earth, air, water, and fire. This is burying the decisive attachments of the mental karma into the earth, air, water, and fire, in the physical world, in everything. You think all the utensils don't have karmic difficulties left over there? The chairs, how much mindset have been overlaid in there, within everything, with even the telephone, your mobile phone. There has been consecrated with mental karma already. Each mobile phone is in a different mess. It's up to the one who used it, who consecrated. Therefore, bless everything. You want to check each phone, how it is, how heavy it is. Some of these mobile phones are so dull. The users consecrate the karmic difficulties of oneself with the mental setup within the elements. It's called consecration. Everyone does consecrate their karmic difficulties into all things with the mental setup, mindset. Everything has been consecrated, not just the masters consecrate the medals. You can imagine how many karmic difficulties has been left over within the swords that has been used. The vengeance, resentment, anger, hatred, impetuous, reckless has been left over within all these things. So don't choose only to bless with the beings. Don't create separation. Bless everything simultaneously. Like this, it will be okay. The bodhisattvas must listen to this. Bodhisattvas who aims towards blessing the beings only will clash only with the beings. There will be no balance, just clashing only. This is unfortunate. With everything, step back from engaging and disengaging. It will be beyond enabling to make the mind or not. It will be beyond enabling to let go or not naturally. Listen well, remember well. If you fail the exam, you will come back again and again in the same emotions. Whatever you cannot let go, you can always repeat it again and again. The same old thing will be recycled again and again. Therefore, that which has nothing to do with engaging or disengaging is beyond letting go, because this is still a difficulty. Enabling to let go or not letting go is the difficulty, because this is mental karma. It is the action of suffering. Therefore, the essential code of the enlightenment has to be clear. That which has nothing to do with attachment or non-attachment is not drifting, is truly not attached. Step back from attachment or non-attachment. Don't be stuck with it. Then it will not be about the overlaying of grasping for both engaging or disengaging, attachment or non-attachment. Automatically, it will be beyond letting go or not letting go. If you are still fixated to the mind, however, it will be difficult. Even disengaging has to step back from itself. Stepping back even from engaging and disengaging. To be engrossed with the mind in this way and that way, in every lifetime you will be suffering. Every 100 of years, every lifetimes will be just in difficulty.
ใจไม่ได้ไหนโทรศัพท์
You cannot trust your phone.
เหมือนกับเป็นจุดศูนย์รวมของตัว
It is the center of the unfortunate just nearby you.
ดังนั้นก็ไม่ดีๆ
So
ไม่ไม่
step back from engaging and disengaging well. Purify through the extinction with everything.
มันมีวิบากตกค้างหมดแหละ
There are karmic difficulties that are left over within earth, air, water, and fire, and everything. The beings has consecrated their karmic difficulties into everything, including the dispersing, the brightening. That which has nothing to do with attachment or non-attachment will purify through the extinction and emptiness without traces. This is beyond enabling to make the mind or not. Listen well. Listen well. Can you? You are not deaf. So listen well. If not attached, just not relating to both attachment or non-attachment, stepping back from attachment and non-attachment. Don't be obsessed to give significance within attachment or non-attachment. Otherwise, it's still identifying, still a kind of mind. It's a kind of mind, a state of mind, state of Dharma attainment. Step back from attachment and non-attachment with everything, not relating to both attachment and non-attachment. Proceed simultaneously with everything, all the same, with everything. With this, it will be all together without flaw. It will not create the wave of karma through the mind. It will be without flaw, purifying without traces altogether. It's impossible to make the mind in certain ways. If there is still remaining trying to make the mind in certain ways, it's impossible to do that. Because this is not beyond the mind. The coughing is still with Long Po. Whenever he stops loving Long Po will be fine. No more coughing. But everything is not a problem. Everything is blessed. That which has nothing to do with engaging or disengaging, even the karmic difficulties, is blessed. Even how bad it is, Long Po also blessed them. The Mara, the devils, the monks, even the rubbish bin, Long Po blessed everything. The pebbles, the rock, the sand, the soil, even the space in the air, Long Po also blessed them all. Purify through the extinction all the same for everything. There's always the cause of the suffering for Long Po to manage. Even the rubbish bins, Long Po also disengage from disengaging itself as well. Everything. The great compassion has no division. It's not to just choosing to bless the beings. That which is not the beings also purify without traces. Is evenly for everything. Step back from engaging and disengaging constantly. Those who are stuck with stillness, concentration, contemplation, that is drowning. Step back further from disengaging.
ขนาดมันจะหลุดเฉพาะผู้หญิงถอยจะหลุดเลย
even liberation หลวงพ่อ also step back from it not being specific not for the sake of oneself
หลุดเฉพาะแล้วเรียก
because being specific หลวงพ่อ will not bless anything
ของท่านนี่มันจะหลุด
for หลวงพ่อ
มันจะหลุดเฉพาะถอยออกแล้ว
หลวงพ่อ step back from being specific for liberation
อันนี้งั้นพวกมึง
if for the sake of liberation หลวงพ่อ we just go you won't hear anything
ถอย
must step back
ทำไมเฉพาะไม่ก็เรียบร้อยแล้ว
if being specific for the sake of disengaging or non-attachment there is no need for any conversation that which has nothing to do with engaging or disengaging is beyond peace or not peace indifference or not stillness or not you have to bypass this then it will be the great compassion for samsara
ขนาดป่วย
even the sickness is so don't believe it that which has nothing to do with engaging or disengaging is not just that it's meant with everything simultaneously then it will be blessing at the same time otherwise it will be specific with just liberation with just enlightenment then the beings won't get anything from this
มหากรุณา
great compassion
ไม่ใช่เอาแต่ใจ
This is not just
มหากรุณาคือ
for the sake of what one wants
ไม่ใช่เอาแต่ความคิดตัวเอง
use the great compassion more often in the thoughts not just one's own meanings one's own feelings one's own knower one's own seer one's own preference one's own like and dislike don't just get what one wants that which has nothing to do with engaging or disengaging relating or not relating is beyond the mind beyond all things just proceed simultaneously with everything as usual it's the same great compassion there will be automatic purification without traces